So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. We send a man in motion. Throwing on their first play. On target to his man Higgins. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there. Reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. They stay on the ground with Williams. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. It's taken in by Eckler. And he's brought down for a loss.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. The new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Fields. This one's taken in by Hill. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
2nd and 6 now. That one's incomplete. Couldn't connect.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in. Here
we go. Fields on 3rd. He lets one fly deep downfield. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Escapes the pocket. He's got the hook up to board. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains. Fields on 1st down. He's on the move. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's 2nd down coming up. Another throw for Fields. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Brings up second and 11 at the Ravens' 43-yard line.
Short side option here. He's running left. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over him.
Here he is on 3rd and long. On the move, headed right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on 1st down. Off play action, it's Fields. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
From the 22 on 2nd down. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. And oh, he missed over the middle there. Lucky that one didn't end up worse. That's swatted away, incomplete.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys are going to have a little fun with him in practice this week because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion. You would think the kickers should be automatic from anything inside of 40 yards, but I guess that could serve as a little gentle reminder you can never take any kick for granted. So many things have to go right each time for it to be up and good.
An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
With the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, didn't it? And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Give to Williams from the gun. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First carry now for Austin Eckler. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Smith and Jigba going to motion over left. 2nd and 13. That's a catch. Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Running for the marker with Williams. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. We play one here on Christmas Day. Just a field goal separates these two. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And this will be his first effort of the contest. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing from near his own goal line. Into traffic, complete. And they'll take him down here right at the 8-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Fields out of the gun. Connection made to Raheem Mostert. And what a hit there. Alex, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Play action, Fields. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. J.C. Jackson with the pick. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
Straight ahead with Williams. And he gets this forward to the 19. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Another run for Williams. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Smith-Njigba there to grab it. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Man in motion here. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Broke out the design, run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Justin Tucker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle up that return immediately.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, well, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
First down throw for Fields. He's going to push one deep, wide open, downfield. Got it! At the 20. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans start to fight back with their first points of this game. Chris Boswell for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Johnson with a return here. This return makes it up to the 25. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Smith and Jigba going to motion over left. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9. Back to throw. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway. Here we go.
First give of the game here to Raheem Mostert. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
It's Mostert on 2nd down. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Fields now on third. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this forward to the 19. This one goes for 3 yards. And the Texans are going to have a first down. Shotgun handoff for Mostert. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. And it's the Texans with 2nd and 6. Throwing from the gun. Forced out to his right. That's low and bounces short of his man.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the first down.
And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4th.
Well, as they get deeper and deeper into this side of the field, they need him to become the guy who makes those plays in the biggest of moments. And that may not show up as a big old pass play and utilizing his arm, but it was his fortitude and his strength to move the sticks and may just be the catalyst for a touchdown.
He'll pass it this time. Has it down close. Touchdown, Houston. Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans take a 4-point lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But I think Raven was able to gain possession there, so they're going to keep the football.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Another try following the sack. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd down give to Eckler. And he doesn't get the lane he wants or needs. He's going to be taken down at the line. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. His work begins at the 31. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And hardly any time remaining for them in this game. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. On 1st and 10, it's Fields. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Back to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. Complete, it's Bourne. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the right hash, 52 yards out. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. So with only a single second remaining, they're going to try a field goal. From the right hash, 52 yards out. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. But I do see a flag out there. Let's see what the call is. Well, as we all know, halves can't end on a defensive penalty. So now we get an untimed down. And this isn't going to do it. The kick is no good. And a 4-point lead, it shall remain. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this.
What are you getting paid for?
Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Able to get it to Mostert.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. Where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Almost a completion of the wrong team there. And now a 4th down staring right at him.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Looking to throw. He connects downfield on 4th. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
So close to getting off the field. The 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
They're set up at the 35 now. Fields on first down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Ennis Rakestraw. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
It's taken in by Eckler. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
From the gun on third down. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Texans have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Hauled in by Moore. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
A pistol snap. Fields escapes the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A give to Mostert out of the gun. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Tackled on the play by Cameron Jordan. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Off play action, it's Fields. Headed out right. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. Third down coming up.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction of how well the defense had that one covered.
And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch. Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Another throw for Fields. Completes this one to Hill. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Third down from the gun. Got his target. It's Hill. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it sets up a Houston first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Staying between the tackles with Mostert. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for the back that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Shotgun snap to Fields. Connecting on a slant. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans drive their lead to 11. Now Boswell on to send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. So just a lone quarter remains in our Christmas Day game. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Option play. Here's a give to Eckler. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Williams now on 1st and 10. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. Up the gut they go with Williams. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Well, after that play, training staff is headed out. That's one of their top guys who's shaken up. And they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason. On 1st down, here's Eckler. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Pass caught, 9-yard line. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So a little pressure alleviated by the touchdown, but plenty still remains. Gonna need to manufacture another trip to the end zone as they trail by 5.
This feels a little bit like a golf event to me, Kate, where those golfers will spend a big round not even looking at the scoreboard, not even know where they sit. But then when it gets down to winning time, they do know exactly what they need. And to consider that golf analogy, well, this team now needs a birdie when it matters the most.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run for Mostert. And this one does not go far. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Fields out of the gun. Chased out to his right. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. They do snap it. Here's Fields. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the 1st.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
1st down throw for Fields. He's on the move. And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on 1st down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
2nd down and 10. Fields has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
He's back to throw. On the move, headed right. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion. Hand off now to Eckler. And he'll get this forward, and he's stopped at the 37. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 37. Finds a seam down the middle. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens Ravens take a fourth-quarter lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
So here's a big play from the Ravens as they line up for two.
The Ravens will line up for the two-point conversion.
Putting a receiver in motion. He's throwing for it. And he's into the end zone. So that turns out to be a very smart risk. They've got the lead in this fourth quarter. No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the two-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a two-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got first down from the 31.
Here we go, son.
Fields looking to throw. Big game downfield. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
You know, Kim, you have to talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he stopped at the 31-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go. EQ.
Here's a give inside to Mostert. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Texans trail by a field goal. Third and a lone yard coming up. Ooh, play clock running out. D'Amico Ryans calls for a timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Here we go. You good?
Looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Running on first with Mostert. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll go again with Mostert. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. Still one more in their pocket to use. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. To throw. Cut near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one. Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal. Ooh, play clock running out. D'Amico Ryans calls for a timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw it. And he's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them,